hamburgers that are made up or desserts that are made up. We have to cook everything from scratch, and that's something we had to teach ourselves how to do, and it's often coming from a meat-eating diet, it's daunting. What can I eat? Where am I going to get my protein from? And when you educate yourself about what you can actually cook and do with the limited amount of ingredients that you do have access to, there are a heap of options. And I think if people that are in some of these communities that don't have the shelves, the aisles lined with vegan food, pre-made vegan foods, or the restaurants that are around the corner that are fully vegan, if they can be educated about how they can make the most of what they have access to, then I think maybe more people could stay.
But I think something's going on because as you're saying, there's a very high percentage of people, probably even in Manhattan, who are moving in and out of being vegan. And I don't know why they do it. There must be data on that. I just don't know why.
I don't even know if there is data. It's a hard thing.
No, there is. There is.
There's more people checking into this than you might imagine.
All right, let's get a question. Joyce.
I think that's a very
I have a thought on that.
I don't know.
Speak up, Joyce, please.
Yes, my thought on people going in and out of veganism in Manhattan. I think that support for them is really important because Stephen just said we're not living in a vegan world. So I've met a lot of people who go vegan or convinced by me or others to do it, and then none of their friends are vegan or no one at work is vegan, and it's hard for them. And of course, if they had a full commitment to the animals, maybe they would stick with it no matter how hard it is, but people may not all be there yet, but they want to do it. So I think vegan support groups are really important, and inviting people who just went vegan into your vegan community. And one other point I would make too is that if that person tells you or you hear that they sort of quote slipped, they should not be judged at all.
Absolutely.
They should not be judged.
Quite the opposite.
So then start again tomorrow.
Yes,
So just
online a
support
lot.
them. But a lot of people do judge others.
No, and Joyce, that's a great
when they
point.
slip,
That's a
and
great
then they'll
point.
never go back.
I had an affair with cheese. Guilty, yeah, some people do slip.
Now, that is a really good point.
That's how you get back up after you slip.
I want to just
Counts.
take 30 seconds. We're running late. I remember seeing a Facebook thread once where this young woman had just become vegan, and she posted on some page, some thread somewhere that the only thing she's having a hard time giving up is yogurt because she needs the probiotics because she has some type of stomach issue. And I swear to God, it was like people swooped on her. I mean, criticizing her, and she wasn't a real vegan. And I private messaged her like, oh my, you should be so proud of what you've done. Don't listen to these people. I mean, someone's going to get attacked like that. And Joyce brings up a really good point. You'll be like, screw this. What am I doing this for? I'll just, I don't want to be part of this. So it's very important that we encourage every single person, every single step. And if they have a hard time giving up cheese, buy them some chow slices or something and show them that there's some great things out there. But we must be encouraging and never be critical, and that's a very important point. Yes, ma'am.
I live in the Bronx, and we do not have this great amount of stuff in the Bronx supermarkets like you have in Manhattan. No, we don't. There isn't a great amount of milk, none of that stuff in the Bronx.
Right.
Well, there are a couple of great websites. There's veganessentials.com, there's veganstore.com, and both of those are great. They're online shopping stores. My only problem with them is that it's too much packaging, so please recycle everything. But you can get just about anything through either of those websites, so you can keep that in mind and pass that information
And also, if you just ask the places where you shop, if they would start ordering vegan things.
Another great point.
They'd be happy to get it for you.
Request it in stores, and tell your friends to request it. And if they have one of those little suggestion boxes, change your handwriting and put it in like a whole bunch of different times. All right, I think we're, all right.
Just to know you're there, just text 52886 unlock. 52886 unlock. And
Unlock,
yes,
52886
52886 unlock, and then we'll have you.
So I want to thank everyone for coming. I want to thank the whole panel. I want to thank Nora. Thank you all for coming. I've learned so much. Everyone had a good time?
Yes.
I wanted to share just a little bit about the sanctuary. Please go in the back. If you can support us in any way, support any of these organizations, please. We thrive and give you this content based on your support.
And Dave, just stand up and just give your shout out for your organization, please.
Yeah, we're not going to ask you to pick up an AK-47 and come live in a tent.
That's what I wanted to do.
To defend these animals. We'll do that for you. What we do need is a growing family around the world that understand that the most immediate way to protect these animals
Just shoot out your website, please.
is a good person with a gun out there in the bush risking their life. just Google anti-poaching, and we'll come up there. It's the International Anti-Poaching Foundation. Our Executive Director, Alex Earle, will be up the back with some flyers, so you can grab some information there and have a look on the website and learn a little bit about what these rangers are doing to hold on to the natural world. So,
And
thank you.
also, if you could just, the Animal Cruelty Exposure Fund, we get commercials out on the air. We're currently airing our 4th commercial on CNN and New York One. It shows actual images of farm factory animals in cages and encourages people to go vegan. We're also airing down south right now in North Carolina on CNN, and we're currently fundraising to get our 5th commercial on the air. These bills are expensive, but we're trying to combat the meat, dairy, and egg industry's false advertising and lies, and all donations go to help pay the media bill. So please, animalcrueltyexposurefund.org. Thank you all for coming.